every single refugee I've talked to, and there have been hundreds or maybe thousands of them over the years, every single person thinks it's going to be for a little while. I'm just leaving Syria until things calm down. I'll be back in a few months. I didn't bring all of my things because it was just going to be for a little while. And yet the average length of displacement today for refugees is about 26 years. For receiving communities, the traditional response has been one of generosity, openness, welcome, and then with time, the welcome wears thin.
There are very significant localized impacts that go well beyond humanitarian relief, the usual kinds of immediate, direct relief that's provided, and that's where the biggest challenge is.
In our initial discussions with ISOM, we began to see a natural synergy between their expertise and our expertise. So we just looked at our strengths and realized that there was a great opportunity here to collaborate in a way that's frankly unique in American higher education today.
There's a lot of intellectual human capital in both of these places. So it's unique to think about bringing together those different reservoirs and pulling them together to see what can be done.
I think the biggest problem we have now is that our international frameworks for dealing with refugees are really outdated. What we're trying to do through our joint project is not only to examine the shortcomings in the present system, but to propose some alternatives. These are the things that can be adopted and can be adopted now, even in this political climate.
We've got to try to understand what are the drivers and how can we prevent them or mitigate them. Can we fund and design an international system that does better by these people who are suffering? Can we live up to the noble language that is found in the 1951 Convention on Refugees?
In some ways, by doing a project like this in a university of the caliber of Georgetown, we have an opportunity to do things differently. We here have the opportunity to kind of look beyond existing structures, existing ways in which governments talk to each other, for example, and pull together people in new ways, which I think will yield really important insights.
Georgetown has so many advantages in working on this issue. First of all, we're located in Washington, where a lot of the policies are made. As a Jesuit institution, we have links to lots of faith-based networks in every single region of the world, a strong tradition of academic expertise, excellent, great research, a faculty that is so diverse. When you're looking for expertise on any particular country or issue, you can find it here. But most of all, I have to say that we have the best students in the world.
I think one of the extraordinary things about Georgetown University that in my short tenure here I've really come to appreciate is that from the student body through the faculty and staff all the way to the administration, but also the advisory support, the board of trustees and the board of directors, one can raise questions that will be taken seriously and thought through.
At the very highest levels of the university, there is a commitment to understand and to do something about, to aid, assist in whatever way possible on this issue of forced migration and refugees. And frankly, I think that is uniquely Georgetown.